pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to the Vlog-A-Thon 4.0. And now, I guess it's time for me to start coming around and bringing up some new material for this part of the Vlog-A-Thon itself, and possibly for the channel, because I feel like that I'm getting a bit repetitive at this point, and eventually a bit more, well, redundant. So I guess for today, in this part of the Vlog-A-Thon, if you will, I feel like it's time that I should disclose some potentially rumory information out there. They pretty much are potential rumors at this point. Because I've once said a few times here in the past year or so that someday I will in fact have some new franchises available for the channel. Well, I guess it's time for me to confirm that once and for all. What I got to say here right now is that in the same way as we gotten our own sorts of survival series out there on public televisions and other domains, regardless of what the format of it is, regardless of where it comes from, regardless of the, well, network they originate from, I'm happy to say that, well, it's time for Kaiju Force Neo to start pitching in and catching on to the legacy of the survival series franchise that we still have going on around here. There are tons of them here and there. I could name a few, but you know what? I probably would end up getting off track here. That's something I probably should avoid for some time. But I just like to say that right now, today, I'm happy to say that I'm going to be having my own survival series titled Survival of No Limits. And now, of course, I feel like that this is better said at this point, because right now, we're more than a month and a half away from it becoming a thing. Survival of No Limits, I plan on having begin on January 31st, 2021. So, of course, that's pretty much just one way to look at it, but I guess that there's a lot of other ways to look at it. I've actually done some pre-production on that. I was able to get more than 13 episodes done so far, but as it turns out, for the entire series itself, I actually have a planned total of 1,027 episodes put into it, across 4 seasons and across 5 years. So that is pretty big, actually. 1,027 episodes in around 5 years, and with lots of different things that I could probably talk about. I shouldn't push my luck on it though, because I never really know what to expect when talking about things that are centered on survival and how you can fend for yourself from certain attacks, or how can you escape from certain doom of some sort. It probably has a lot to do with finding out exactly what to talk about, but you know what? I'm just gonna start working at it right now, actually. Especially when it comes to the research that I'm going to have to put into play here. Because I feel like I'll probably highlight quite a few things here. And I might actually do something like that. So of course you can expect me to pretty much quote off of different developers and publishers from all over the web. And of course, can't forget to mention that, well, someday there's going to be other series out there as well. And I might actually have to talk about one in particular that I will also be having somewhere around the future. But until that happens, I'm Jay Nowak, and this has been the Vlog-A-Thon 4.0 here on Kaiju Force Neo. So if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.